Pull Back the Curtain is a playwriting initiative under the Miller Performing Arts section of what we do at the Hong Kong Youth Arts Foundation. It's a fantastic opportunity for young people who've maybe never had the opportunity or maybe never thought that they might actually create a piece of writing that would be staged.
We started in one of the early workshops talking about how theatre was special because it was a way of expressing ideas and feelings and emotions and a platform for discussing issues.
One of the surprises about this year really was the content that the young writers chose to write about. The first piece, which was about Syrian refugees, obviously is something that's very much in the news now and we should be more aware of.
We can start a new life where there's hope, where there's life, where we're safe.
A lot of these people aren't actually that far away. Like, a lot of these are in Central Asia, and that there are many young people just like me situated in these hard environments, and these people have so much potential, and I really wanted to advocate for them. So this is why I really wanted to write about this topic.
The descriptions that you can hear in the stage directions, these were all, it's very hard and very rare to find someone so young who has this command of how you can use the script to inform the stage, and I think that was amazing, and it was really an honour to try and sort of put that to life, even if it was just through reading.
The other two pieces I thought were interesting because I thought the actors could really get their teeth into them because they were pieces that looked at mental health issues.
I found out my friend had bipolar depression and I wanted to learn more about it by researching, so I decided to write my play about it.
To be able to go in depth into the character and to understand and to research more about what would be all the issues surrounding it, and to be able to act it out in such kind of visceral reaction, and I think that was something that I hadn't previously explored, so it was good to.
It's kind of strange to see like ideas in your head become like people, and the actors, they take on the roles so well. It's really cool to see that.
Stop!
The script is written about OCD, which is an anxiety disorder. It was my own experience with OCD.
Maya Goran's piece, which was the Fully Realised production, was about something so incredibly personal that I felt that I wanted to make it even more special than I want to make every other piece of theatre that I create, because she was writing so much from her heart.
When I did it, it started threatening me until I did it again, 7, 8, and again, 1, and again.
I wanted the audience to feel what it's like for someone who does have OCD. I wanted them to really experience it, and I felt like having those intrusive thoughts kind of always there and always being loud and obnoxious. So at the end there's just a blackout and there's just voices. I really want the audience to feel it.
It was really heart-touching to have someone who was so affected by it tell us her story, and I think having her lay out her emotions like that in a very vulnerable state really allowed me to resonate with those feelings, which was kind of my motivation to portray the character the way it is.
She looks around the barren tent.
The biggest outcome would definitely be learning how to write in different ways. It's not just telling a story, but it's also using physical theater and using more abstract ways of telling a story rather than just being very direct. And I think Claire's mentorship really helped me in achieving this aspect.
As a goal for the future, I would obviously like to see some of the work that's created here in the Pull Back the Curtain initiative taken to a wider audience, you know, perhaps even in the international stage, the Edinburgh Fringe Festival or something like that, because I think it's really unique what we're doing here, and I think it's worthy of a wider audience.
I hope that the playwrights will use their skills beyond the programme, and I think many of them now think, wow, it could actually be a possibility to go on and do something in writing, which I think is really exciting and a fantastic spin-off from the programme.
Being a participant in the program last year and having come back as a performer has really allowed me to see kind of a glimpse into, I guess, what the future of the arts holds. It really shows me how the younger youth looks at theatre and what the power of theatre can do.
Writing is, it's a difficult thing and it needs encouragement, and I hope that they have all been encouraged to keep writing.
I would say if you don't know what to write about, then you should write about what's going on around you, because it's always the easiest thing to write about, and you always know you're the one who knows the most about what's happening to you. So if there's something that's bothering you, write about it, because it will help.